recognition in this.
And he left college prematurely. I mean, he left early, so he was a young guy coming into the league trying to find his way, and he's grown into a really solid player. And both ends of the court. I love watching him work.
It should be noted, when he came out of high school, he was one of the top 5 high school basketball players in the country. There was a lot of talk about this kid once he entered the college. No question. Stolen by Brooks. And a slam by Wallace.
Boy, how about the touch on that pass? Lobbed it up there nice and soft. Feathery.
Yeah, looked like it made Steve for a pretty easy catch.
Well, the pass may have been soft, but the dunk was anything but. This is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses. Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Here's Dragic, looking for his first bucket of the game.
Good block.
And here's the break for the finish. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Just trying to wear them down here. Yeah, the lead is just expanding right now. Just what you want to do when you've got a team down. Don't let them up. That's got to feel good. Ending the quarter on a positive note.
Nets lead by 6.
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm. Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
And we'll see you in just a moment. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Darren Williams. Chris Humphries is out there with Sheldon Williams. Then it's Wallace. And it's Brooks in at the 2 spot.
I like what the Rockets have done with their roster. They've got a lot of talent. But we were superstars really put you over the top. And that's one thing Houston has not been able to accomplish, finding a star player.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Avery Johnson tried to bring a tough approach to the New Jersey Nets. He instilled a, quote, no-layups mentality aimed a bit at Brook Lopez. While installing this, quote, no-layups policy during a film review session, Avery Johnson, quote, according to Lopez, was practically looking at me. Message delivered, guys.
Thank you, Doris. We wouldn't expect anything less from the little general.
Well, I think that's why Avery Johnson was hired for this team, to change the culture. He's not afraid to call guys out. And let's face it, this is a team that needs to get tougher, and Johnson is going to make sure that happens.
Martin with the bucket.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
Steve is GM formerly in this NBA with feet. You know all about that, trying to get other players to come to your team. And last season, Rockets certainly were in the mix for Carmelo Anthony. They've thrown their hat in the ring, Clark, trying to get some star players down there.
Yeah, they have, but the right deal just didn't seem to present itself. Now they'll try to build around the pieces they have. But with that minutes crunch, no surprise to see them keep trying to land that big-time star.
Nice shot by Brooks.
Starting to really play well here and trying to pull away. Yeah, and they're doing it effectively, Steve. I mean, they're on all cylinders right now, clicking beautifully.
Brooks against Martin. A rebound by the Nets. Wallace has got his 4th rebound in this one.
That's the way it's been. A big margin for the rebounding category. Sometimes you got to get down and dirty and do the dirty work. And in this one, they've done it, and it's paid off on the scoreboard in a big way. I can't help but to think back to Darren Williams when he was at the University of Illinois. Enjoyed covering him there. At that point, you knew he'd be special.
Here's Williams. He's got 5. And the slam by Wallace.
They can do no wrong offensively. Everything's dropping, guys, and that confidence, it gets infectious and contagious.
And Clark, you brought up Darren at the U of I. He led the team to the Final Four and the championship game, but couldn't get past the Tar Heels.
Well, guys, I will never forget the regional final when they beat Arizona. We had a 15-point lead with 4 minutes left. I still have nightmares about that game. Darren Williams leading the charge. What a comeback by the Illini. Man, that was painful.
Here's Wallace. Up and in on the layup. Wallace has got 20 points.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside. Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very poor.
That'd be happening to me sometimes.
Timeout call for Rockets. Well, the road has not been kind to the Nets over the last couple of seasons. Last year was 5 wins on the road. The season before, 4. And I think this season with their added firepower,
you only missed 1 shot.
They should be able to improve on
yeah,
those.
I mean, you didn't miss no shots at all.
Morris is checked in for Houston.
And you just been shooting. So, well, you got a couple dunks, but
Lowry passes to Morris. He kicks to Budinger. And that one's good. Budinger's got his first points of the game. Steve, you mentioned the Nets' extra firepower. A full season with Darren Williams, Clark at the helm should help them get more road wins.
Yeah, I would definitely agree there, Kevin. I mean, when you talk about winning on the road, there's not nearly as much margin for error. You got to take care of possessions, maximize them out, and with a really good point guard, you got a better chance of doing that. And, you know, despite the number of turnovers, Kevin, they've still got the lead here. Well, eventually, guys, you know, those mistakes will come back in haunches, so they've got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball.
And the slam by Wallace.
I'll tell you what, I bet that's the best assist we're going to see tonight.
Well, he laid it up there, Steve, a pass where only his teammate could get it.
Perfect timing. I mean, that's what you need to make that kind of a connection.
Here's Morris. Oh, that's blocked. But they recover it. Scola sticks it from 17 feet.
Even with just a little bit of room, he's going to immediately go on the attack.
Nets leading by 17. And the slam by Wallace. 52 seconds left in the first half of the game.
That's how we got our wins.
Here's Budinger. Takes it off the glass.
Get it, Brooks. Get it.
Budinger's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Sure. They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust? Well, I mean,
I'll just stand on there. I was waiting for it.
I mean, that's 8 points out of your last 10 coming inside.
I was just watching. Team broke it out. I was like, oh.
Their schedule versus the Eastern Conference. They went 18-12 versus Eastern Conference.
And the Rockets went against the East. Steve just told us those nice records, those nice wins they had. They really took advantage of that, Clark.
Yeah, they did. The Eastern Conference is tough at the top, but it's still has probably almost twice as many bad teams as the West does. I mean, you look at it and you see the number of teams over 500 in the West. There's 2 or 3 teams don't make the playoffs in the West with better than 500 records. And the Rockets know they needed every win they could get, and they didn't overlook anybody for the most part.
Kevin Martin is checked in for Morris.
No, I got the handle, kid. Oh.
Now here's Williams. He has 5. Shot clock at 6.
Damn, fucking computer.
The opening was there for a split second.
We had it though.
Get it there in time.
I actually wanted to hit. Oh, fuck that. Fuck that. Okay.
He wants to make a few adjustments out there, and he's running through those with his team right now.
Brooks, take it. So you got sugar. Yeah, no, I'm trying to give you a screen in the corner. There you go. Oh! That's crazy. That shit wasn't even a second or nothing, man. That was dumb quick. It's crazy as hell. Alright, go to the corner real quick. Oh, I need it.
Up in time. That is where the time had gone in. So as we conclude the first half, so far.